Hey, welcome to Two Jews Making Food. I'm Amy.
And I'm Rebecca.
And today we're making breakfast.
We're making some breakfast, although this could be dinner.
It could be dinner, yes. Listen, eggs all day.
It's versatile.
Yeah,
We're doing a little...
because eggs are so cheap right now, we're making an egg dish.
It's $1 million meal.
Yeah, so what are you making today?
Shakshouka'd. Which is actually, I think it means all mixed up.
All mixed up?
All mixed
I'm
up.
all mixed up.
I think it's poetic for us.
Speaking of all mixed up, I have something funny to share since you said that because that's
Okay.
I'm
very interested.
I found this at the store the other day and it made me think of us. This is from Trader Joe's and it's called Everything But the Bagel Nut Duo. We are the Everything But the Bagel Nut Duo. So when I saw this, I thought, well, this is us in a nutshell. The Everything But the Bagel Nut Duo. I haven't tried it, and I'm not endorsing Trader Joe's as much as I love it. I'm not a commercial, obviously. But it made me laugh, and so we are the Everything But the Bagel Nut Duo.
I love that.
I'd like to be. Can I be the? I think the cashews are more like blue, so I'll be the cashews.
I'll be the
almond.
almond.
Okay. Anyway, not using this
Well,
today.
now
I
that we
just thought it
figured
was
that
funny.
We're not using
Just
it.
had to share. No.
You just brought it?
No, we can snack on it
Okay,
later
we'll
if you
put it
want. All right. Anyway.
All right, well, I've begun cooking the shakshouka'd because actually it takes a little while for all of the vegetables that I've put in to get nice and soft and golden and brown and delicious. A little bit of salt going in here. I have onions, I have green pepper, I have tomatoes, a little bit of fresh tomatoes, I have
Using
garlic.
fresh tomato, but you can use canned.
You can use canned tomatoes. It's about 2 pounds of tomato. I'm gonna throw the rest of them in. And they're just gonna break down in here a little bit of oil, a little bit more salt, and I'm gonna add some paprika.
Ooh, a paprika, as they say.
They say paprika?
Some people do.
Who?
I don't know.
if
British
I
people? British
No.
people say paprika. I think they do.
They do not.
I think they do. Paprika. I don't know.
That's like saying herbs. think they-
Herbs. Herbs.
They say
Wait,
herbs.
they say herbs, yeah.
Well, you know,
I'm gonna call my friend Sarah and be like, do you say paprika or paprika?
paprika? I've never
This is
heard
falling
of
apart.
that.
Well,
What are you making?
I am
a mess.
making
It looks like
a
you're
mess.
making a mess.
I'm trying to separate these pita.
Please do.
So my mom always used to make, long before the pita chip existed, before Stacy's, my mom used to make pita garlic bread. And it's so good. It's just essentially you just take pita bread and you separate it and then you just slather it in like butter and oil, Parmesan, garlic powder, some Italian seasoning, and then you put it under the broiler. And it's the most delicious garlic bread on pita. And so it's essentially like a softer version of like a Stacy's pita chip and better. So
'cause it's
I'm making that to accompany your eggs.
Which is actually
I
a
thought it
very
was
traditional
and because
thing.
it's pita, it's also Middle Eastern, so I thought that was a nice accompaniment.
Yes.
I'm also
Now this is actually a very
wielding a knife.
traditional. Yes, you are wielding it. It's a very traditional thing to eat in Israel.
Shalom.
Also that. So I'm adding. This is actually hot paprika. I hope I'm not adding too much.
Uh-oh.
Not too hot.
Not too much. That's
Billy
right.
doesn't like it too hot.
Billy doesn't like it too hot, but you know what? Billy doesn't know.
Superfan Billy's here today.
Billy thought pho was not going to be for him, and he ended up being like his favorite meal he ever ate.
And our new superfan Linda.
Thank you for joining us.
And Tyler.
What a nice
Billy's
way to make someone
grandson Tyler is here.
feel welcome.
In our little audience today.
So,
So I'm trying to separate my pita into, 2 parts, which is a little bit, this one's being a little finicky because it's kind of thin. So you just gotta be
your mother
patient.
would cut these in half like this?
Yeah, so you cut them in half, you want them open. So
My mother would have just thrown the whole thing in.
No, you gotta treat the innards.
Because you're trying to make a chip
Well,
to toast it.
yes and no. Because it's not gonna be as crunchy as a chip, it's still soft.
This looks very labor
And a little
intensive, Amy.
crunchy.
This looks very, I'm putting a little bit, about 2 tablespoons
I think if I were
of
making a chip, I wouldn't separate it.
tomato paste. Now, I love eating eggs for breakfast. I love eating eggs for dinner.
Except these days.
No, even now.
You splurge on the
I splurge
eggs?
and I get the eggs. I know.
Okay, good for you.
Maybe that makes me, is it fancy? Is it fancy now to eat
As they
eggs?
say,
Oh my gosh, this
I
smells
love that
so
for
good.
you.
That's Amy's new saying. I love that for you. I'm gonna
Well,
get
it's
you a
not my
shirt.
saying, I've pilfered it from the kids,
All right, I'm turning it up.
because I
And
like
then-
it.
Once this is done, you put eggs on top and it cooks in the broken down tomatoes. So this actually cooks down for probably about 20 minutes. That's kind of why I started a little bit early, so that way it would be done by the end of the show.
You
Hopefully,
should be
fingers
doing the
crossed.
cocktail today then, maybe you should do it.
Well, I didn't think it was gonna take you 4 hours to cut
To separate this
All right,
pita?
let me separate the pita.
Okay, you
move
separate
on.
the pita and I'll make the
Because
cocktail.
I'm ready to get drinking. This is
I
one of
know.
my favorite drinks.
Okay, so because it's breakfast, I'm gonna make a Bloody Mary. And I actually only recently realized or discovered that I like Bloody Marys.
Really?
Yes, because I was always hesitant to have one.
Well, I have to
And
say,
so-
I've had bad Bloody Marys, and it could ruin it for you.
Yeah. Hey fellas, let's do this camera.
Fellas in the booth.
So Bloody Mary, you know, is pretty.
Now, Amy, have you ever made a Bloody Mary?
No, okay. So you all know I like to
very
do
excited.
this. I like to
Fly by the seat
risk,
of your pants.
you know, be a little risky and like try things that I've never tried before.
Wow.
And you know, and I'm new to the Bloody Mary game, so I brought my lovely pitcher.
I have to admit, Amy, I have ruined so many Bloody
Yeah, you
Marys.
said that to me like right before we started. Thanks a lot for that.
I have tried. I love Bloody Marys. I often get them for brunch, you know, when we go out. I've tried to make them at home. I find them difficult to make, to get right myself, but I am so pumped for you. I cannot wait to see what you do with it.
We'll see how it goes.
I'm excited.
This is my favorite Bloody Mary by I found it on the Rob Report. Oh, whatever.
But what?
The Rob Report.
Well, hopefully Rob knows what he's doing.
I know, right?
Come on, Rob.
Yeah, we'll see. So
He sounds like he knows brunch.
I'm gonna double it so that we have a little bit for our audience as well.
Amy,
So a single serving is 1.5 ounces of vodka, so I'm gonna do 3 ounces of
That'd be an
vodka.
easier way to do it.
Oh, Billy just said, "Oh Jesus."
Can't help you now.
He knows when he comes here, he's gonna get a little bit tipsy, especially when he sticks around.
All right, Amy, I did the best that I could with this.
Thank you. All right, then
You're
I
doing
need-
all of these? Wait, this,
Yeah, no, we don't have to. Just do 4 pieces.
okay, fine.
All right,
That,
so
that's fine.
3 to 4 ounces of tomato juice.
I'm gonna try to do one more, because that one doesn't look nice.
I ended up getting like the vegetable blend. I don't think it matters, but we'll find out. So 3 to 4 I'm gonna need. What is that? That's like
Oh,
8,
Amy, I love your quick
2,
math.
I know. 3,
Guys, this is really
4,
hard. If anyone knows an
5,
easier way to do this, you just
6,
write in and let me know. I am destroying this. Okay, there we go, there we go.
7, 8.
Amy, you can count.
I can count, but I can't multiply, add, subtract.
You can count up
divide.
to 8.
I know how to do the thing with the 9, anything like with 9, like 5 times 9. So you put this finger down, and that means it's 45.
We are actually a very educational
Whoa.
show. You didn't even know.
9 times 3, 36.
Oh, Amy, you're killing it.
9 times
All right,
6,
you're killing me.
54.
Make the drink.
Is that a good trick? You didn't know that?
No.
Is that a good trick?
Well, now you know.
You can tell, yeah.
Okay, half a
You
teaspoon.
did a whole hand trick.
I did a whole hand trick.
It's a magic show. It's an educational
Children, they can
experience.
cheat.
So half a teaspoon, one half to 1 teaspoon of horseradish. Since I'm doing a double, I'm gonna do like a big scoop of horseradish.
Yes, do. I love horseradish.
Do you? I'll
Yeah.
do a little bit more. This is gonna be gross.
It's not gonna be gross. It's gonna be
All right, then we've got a
gonna eat
quarter
that
teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Billy, behave.
Worcestershire. Worcestershire.
Worcestershire.
I know people go on and on about it. It's really a hard word to say.
Quarter teaspoon. So I'm gonna do. I love Worcestershire, so I'm gonna do.
I do too.
Okay. Listen, this is not baking, so it's not exact. And I'm gonna taste it before I make you taste it, and maybe it'll be good.
It's gonna be delicious. I'm excited.
Couple pinches of black pepper. So like a good. I'm just gonna put some in my hand here. That's a couple pinches. Boom.
Whoa, Amy, you're getting wild.
How much salt? A pinch of salt.
Amy, look, I did good.
You did great.
What do I do with these now?
Now we have to melt some butter.
Melting butter?
Like, you know, this much, and we're gonna mix some butter with the olive oil.
We're mixing it with olive oil?
Yeah.
We're melting it and then we're mixing
Melting then mixing.
Okay.
Okay, where am I?
Like if I do this, like here?
Oh, pinch of celery salt.
Like here?
That's too much.
Okay. Like
Half that.
Half that. Great.
All right, so pinch
I mean,
of
I'm learning too. Amy's teaching me how to make
that's too
pita
much.
chips. Oh, yeah.
Pinch of celery salt. Boom.
God, what is happening today?
What did I forget? Oh,
My first day in
okay.
the kitchen.
This is optional if you like a little spicy. I'm gonna do I'm not gonna do as much as
I
I
like
say.
it spicy.
You like it
I
spicy.
like it spicy.
So I'm gonna put a little bit of sriracha in.
Yes, Amy.
Just a little bit.
All right.
And then lemon. So I'm gonna do, it says like half an ounce of lemon. I'm gonna put a good amount of lemon in.
Amy, do you need the broiler on for this?
Yes, but not, yeah, we got time.
Okay.
Where'd my knife go? Oh, there.
What I love about this meal is it just kind of cooks itself.
And as
heard
you
it
all
all
know, if you
really
watch the show, I always, roll your citrus.
Roll your citrus.
Roll your citrus to loosen the juice.
Don't rim a glass with water.
Don't rim a glass with water when you need to put sugar or
Don't
salt on the rim,
offend me.
and roll your citrus to loosen the juice.
Wait. Yay! Boom.
So like I said, it said like,
Oh, I'm very helpful.
half an ounce of lemon juice, so I'm gonna do at least an ounce. Which is, I think an ounce is about a lemon.
So now I have made, and maybe this is why it goes awry. So I have made Bloody Marys with pepperoncinis.
Really?
I have made it with capers.
In the drink or just as a garnish?
No, like part of the liquid.
Oh no.
I've made it with pickle juice.
No!
Pickle juice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Billy.
I put-
Pickle juice!
I put beer in them. I do all kinds of stuff.
This looks like a lot.
You say you put beer in it?
I mix it with beer, yeah.
I can already tell I'm gonna want a little more of this because
Please
it's like
do.
a lot of.
Actually, one of my favorite like brunch drinks was I went to a restaurant and they served what they called mimosas, and it was actually like a wheat beer but with orange juice. So as opposed to a mimosa, which
By the way, I
is
love
champagne.
that for a man they actually change the name where like everything related to a woman starts with like men or menopause.
Oh, Jesus.
Why not womenopause?
I mean, you can start calling it.
So they're calling them, or how about a man? So they're gonna be like mantini. Like,
Oh, a mantini.
well, I'm gonna start calling everything that starts with man or men that's really about women. Womenopause.
I think they were just trying to be cute, Amy. I don't think they were trying to offend anyone
Menstruation.
sensibly.
Oh, God.
Women's
All right, Amy, we're working with food
Too
here.
far, too
Come
far.
on.
and everything's red. Oh, I went so far there.
Mandible.
Let's start over. Man,
Man petty.
what?
Man petty.
A mani-pedi. A wimani-pedi. Linda, it's endless.
I'm not gonna walk up and be like, "Hey, I'd like a womani petty." That just sounds like a lot.
I'm giving it a quick taste
Hard enough for me to
because
walk in and.
I don't want to have anybody suffer through this
Ask
if it's
them.
absolutely disgusting. It's not absolutely disgusting.
I'm gonna try
It's
it.
quite good. I'm gonna put a little more. And now here's the thing, because you know, you play around.
Worcestershire.
A little more Worcestershire.
Now
Worcestershire.
what's that?
Huh? Worcestershire sauce.
Oh,
What is
I'm gonna
Worcestershire
do
sauce?
a little more pepper.
What is Worcestershire sauce? What is it?
I believe it has anchovy in it, and my husband actually likes Worcestershire sauce, but he's very opposed
Actually,
to
I
anchovy.
am very fond of anchovies. I went to
I love it.
Spain,
Oh, there's anchovies in here.
and honestly, anchovies.
I feel like
so
Worcestershire
good.
would be considered
Sardines?
umami. Do you think Worcestershire is umami?
what's that now?
Yeah, it is that. It makes the senses
Yeah.
on your tongue prickle or whatever. Umami is like a very in term. I feel like any kind
Such
of
an in-term.
food show that you watch, they always talk about the umami of the food.
Here, I'm gonna have you
And my
taste it
kids are
because
obsessed with food. They like to watch Iron Chef. Like they're all into all the cooking shows.
I might need a little more sriracha.
Amy, I knew you would be able to do this.
Boom!
For me, I would make it hotter.
Just a yiddle.
So you don't put any olive juice or anything in it?
God.
No, it's not in the recipe.
Oh, okay.
They freaked out over that splat of sriracha.
Oh my gosh, she's covering her mouth. She's very concerned.
Very
She's
concerned.
You're both gonna be tipsy.
I'm so excited. I can't wait.
I think I might need a little more vodka.
Oh, no.
Do you know what's funny? As I didn't
You can
realize.
taste the booze, right?
No, you
But
could
you know
also
that's
just,
how I like it.
You could have also just put it directly in the glass.
No.
So everyone gets their own like
I'm not gonna do that.
version. I'm not gonna tell you what to do. Ooh, this looks so good.
Don't
Look how
tell
good
me what
this
to
looks.
do.
I won't be able to drive.
All right.
You're gonna have to walk
Drive.
home. Billy's gonna have to walk home.
Yeah, you're definitely not driving after this one. All right. So we're gonna put some ice in the glasses.
So now I am a huge fan of garnishes
I
for
love
Bloody
garnish.
Marys. I
Yeah.
love when it's like a meal. I go to a place and they have like shrimp, lobster claws.
Yeah, I was tempted to do the
Yes.
shrimp thing, but then I'm like, we really pushed the envelope. But recently we made something
I
with
know.
crab.
I know, we're trying to,
So we'll keep it kosher today.
we're keeping it,
Keep it kosher.
we're keeping it kosher today, just for all of our fans who are liking to eat kosher.
I'm making little minis for the audience.
Little minis, little pretty glasses. I don't think you're gonna not be able to drive home from the mini.
No,
You'll be
I
all
think you're gonna be okay.
No, except if I have two.
Well, that's on you, Billy.
Billy's getting crazy at 2 Jews. Billy goes home and tells his friends that he got crazy at 2 Jews cooking show.
Billy goes everywhere and he's like, you gotta watch 2 Jews.
You should watch 2 Jews. It's a fun show. Amy, should we go to the Yiddish lesson while we're like prepping this?
God. Yeah, let's go to the Yiddish lesson of the day. Why not?
I feel like I haven't
Let's
seen
do
your
it.
parents in a while. Who's on today?
No, I can't remember.
I can't remember.
Mom.
Hi, how are you?
Good, how are you?
I'm okay.
Today, it's the Yiddish lesson on wheels today. We're in the
Yeah.
car. So I apologize for the bumpiness.
I
We're on the freeway. So Mom, what is the Yiddish word of the day?
Yiddish word of the day is shana,
Shayna.
which means beautiful or pretty. And when I was a little girl, my grandmother would always refer to me as Shana Madel, which I really never knew what it meant at the time, but I figured it was good. But Shana can be before Shana Yengela, which means beautiful boy.
And Madel is beautiful girl.
Beautiful girl is Shana Madel. Shana Yengela is beautiful boy. And Shana Punim, which is my personal favorite, is beautiful face.
Beautiful
which
face.
is, you have a Shana Punim.
Thanks, Mama.
And I hope to be a Shana Altakaka. A beautiful
Old fart.
person. An old bag, yes. Anyway.
What
so
is
that's-
Sadie? What is Sadie? A beautiful,
Sadie
a
is
Shayna,
Shana Hunt.
a Shayna Hunt, a beautiful dog. Hi,
Yes.
Sadie. Did you do, baby? She is a beautiful dog. So
Anyway.
Shayna's beautiful, and then you follow it by Shayna Punim, beautiful face, which is my favorite as well. Shayna Madel, beautiful girl. Shayna Yingala, beautiful
Shana
boy.
Banana. Anything.
Shayna Banana. It's a good one.
Yeah.
You do say Shayna Punim a lot. Just Shayna Punim.
Shana Punim.
All right, well, that's a good lesson, Mom. Another one I'm surprised we haven't done yet.
Okay. good.
Shayna Punim, the Yiddish, well, Shayna, the Yiddish word of the day, but let's go with Shayna Punim.
Yeah.
And these can all be found on twojewsmakingfood.com. So learn your Yiddish. Thanks, everyone. Bye. Thanks,
Bye.
Mom. Love you. Bye. Hi, Sadie. Bye, Sadie.
Nice.
Amy, I got very worried that you were driving the car.
I know, it does look like it.
It looks like you're driving the car, but your dad was driving.
My dad was driving.
I love that. Shana Punim.
There's so yeah, you do.
Beautiful.
So yeah, Shayna Yingala is a beautiful boy. Shayna Shayna Altakaka is a beautiful old person. Shayna
sounds
Hunt
crazy.
is a beautiful dog.
That's not too hot. That's not too hot.
How you say beautiful?
Beautiful Shayna. So a lot of people will say, what is Shayna? What beautiful? Shayna Punim, beautiful
So
face.
growing up, my very good friend's sister was named Shana, and she was very attractive, and she
Thank
had-
God.
right? It would be awkward to be named that. And then
So
obviously
awkward.
Be not attractive, but she also had a Mustang convertible.
That was
in
an
red.
aspirational name.
Yes, well, it came to fruition.
Yeah, thank
It
God.
happened. So she was very attractive blonde in a Mustang convertible. So Shana fit her description.
Thank God for that. But don't you think the parents are like, they're like, if we name her Shayna, she's got to be beautiful, right?
Well, I guess maybe they were hoping for the best. Well, it
Like I
worked
was
out.
born at Princeton University. I think that was like, well, if she's born at Princeton, she's gonna be smart.
I don't think that is how.
Well, it didn't work.
worked.
No, it didn't work. I mean, listen, I'm no dummy, but
Did you, Eddie?
I'm not academically smart, people. I'm just, I'm street smart.
What kind of street are you talking?
The mean streets.
The mean streets.
The mean
Yeah, you know.
streets of California.
Yes, the Redondo Beach or
I mean, there
wherever.
are mean streets in
Palos
California.
Verdes,
but
where
not-
was it?
Yeah, Palos Verdes.
Yes, the dangerous streets of
Yeah,
Palos
the
Verdes.
mean streets of PV. Very, very mean.
Okay, I'm gonna add the eggs to this now.
All right.
So,
Oh, God. Whoa.
Amy, you almost lost your drink, but mine.
Right, that was totally
You
mine.
haven't
Totally mine.
drink yet.
All right, Amy, I'm gonna add the eggs. I'm a little bit
Are
nervous.
you? Okay, give me my drink.
Okay, so
Beautiful.
this has come up to a simmer. Are you ready?
Simmer.
Simmer. All right, so I'm adding the eggs. So I make
I'm
a
almost
little,
ready to give you your drink. All right.
I make a little well.
In Vietnamese, you just say Buku Dep.
Buku Dep?
Yeah, you're beautiful.
Oh, that's
Aw,
nice.
That's nice.
I think we talked.
You know what? Anyone telling me that I'm beautiful in any language is a go.
Yeah, not long ago.
It's a
Like
go
5
for me.
years
All right, so I'm making a little well.
That's so interesting.
North.
You're making a well for
I'm
the
making a well for the
eggs.
eggs. Now, in the in the research that I've done on this,
Beautiful, man.
some people finish this in the oven, some people finish it on the stove. I'm gonna try finishing it on the stove, but some people said they had trouble with that. We'll see.
Tyler, you want to come grab these and hand them out?
I was stationed in there trying.
All right, here we go.
Yeah,
Amy, have I ever
We can all
told you
taste it. How much I
how
love
lovely
you.
it is to crack eggs at a room temperature?
Oh, is it nice?
Oh, it's so much better.
Have I told you lately that I love you?
Thank
All right, so everybody's got their drinks now. Can you
Oh,
take yours
oh,
while you do
yeah,
that? Is that
yeah.
all right? All right.
Wow,
I need a
this
straw.
is fancy.
You're right. We do need a straw.
Well, cheers. Cheers,
Cheers.
L'chaim.
L'chaim.
Cheers, thank you
L'chaim.
for joining us. Right, here we go.
Good.
Oh, Amy, hold on.
It's good.
I'm wearing it.
Good.
Came out good, right? I'm a little more lemon in mine.
Wow, after all that, yeah,
Amy, it's delicious.
It's not bad, right?
No,
I
it's
think you can
wonderful.
even have a little more horseradish, but
delicious.
All right. So wait,
Well.
I'm making a well. I'm back to what I'm
I
doing.
did it!
You did it, Amy.
I made
Grand
my
success.
first Bloody Mary. Tyler, what do you think? Have you ever had one?
Yeah, I'm actually not a big fan of Bloody Marys. This one-
That's good, right? Like I didn't think I'd like them either, but I like tomatoes.
It's kind of like a meal. meal.
It is a meal.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
All right, that's in. Eggs are in.
By the way, that olive has garlic and jalapeno in it, so
Ooh, yum, yum.
careful.
This is a little bit of feta cheese over the top.
No, I can't eat that then.
Well, you can always take the middle out.
Just don't eat that.
Yeah.
Please don't eat that.
All right, so oh shoot, we're out of time. Let me put the oven on.
Oops, that was kind of a lot of cheese there.
I'm gonna put the oven on broil
Please do.
because I need to broil my things if I ever actually prepare them. All right, so Rebecca thankfully she cut up my pita, she melted my butter. I'm gonna add a little bit of olive oil to the butter.
All right, now I'm also throwing on a little bit of parsley on the top, and then I'm gonna cover these so that way they finish cooking. Look how pretty that is. Wouldn't you be happy if you went to someone's
It's
house
so
and they
pretty.
served that to you?
Yes. So I'm gonna brush all of my pita with the olive oil butter mixture.
I'm closing it.
And I'm doing it fast and furious
Fast and
because we're running
furious,
out of
Amy.
time.
Don't slow down. I'm gonna drink while you're doing
Don't
that.
stop me now. Don't stop me cause I'm having a good time. Having a good time.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Although I do think in the future we should invest in some straws.
You know, and it's funny because I might actually have some in my, no, I think I took them out. I had straws. There might be some in a drawer here.
I'm not gonna search. I'm gonna
Alright.
watch what
Ate
you're
the
doing.
lemon by mistake.
Oh no. Well, that's refreshing.
Well, it's good for digestion.
Good for
It
you,
is.
yes.
So all right, so you put butter and oil.
So butter and olive oil mixture. You could just do butter, you could just do olive oil. I talked to my mom and she said mix it.
Oh, okay.
So I am. I'm mixing it.
That's how my kids like pasta.
Really? Fair enough.
Yeah.
All right, then you do, I'm gonna start with the garlic powder. So a little bit of garlic powder on everything. Just sprinkle it on. Oops, that was a lot. It's okay.
Oh, I like garlic. That's all right. I like that part.
I'll do a little bit more in there. Parmesan cheese, everybody. I like a lot.
Yes. Don't be stingy. You do
Not gonna be
all over
stingy.
there, all over.
Look at me. I'm clearly not stingy on cheese. Hello. Anything I make that has cheese in it always has extra cheese. Like when I make lasagna, I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna pretty much double all the ingredients to make it
No
much
one's
more
sad that you-
indulgent. Nobody's sad I do
Nobody's
that. That's
sad.
right.
Nobody's like, oh, I wish Amy
Oh,
would
I
stop
wish he
doing
put
that.
less cheese
Less
on this.
cheese, Amy.
No.
I mean, I'm sure there's somebody that's like, put
There
less
might be like a vegan.
They're probably
I'm
not.
gonna say no cheese. All
I
right.
don't think you'd make that for dinner if you knew they were coming.
Probably not.
Although I don't know you.
I don't. You don't know me. You do know me. What are you talking about? You don't know my life. Okay. Little bit of
Go.
This
go,
is
go,
Italian
go.
seasoning. You don't have to use the Italian seasoning if you don't want it. I don't know that my mom ever did, but I'm doing it today.
I like Italian seasoning.
Okay, going in the broiler.
Oh, Amy, I'm exhausted for you.
Jesus.
You've been very busy this show. I'm gonna sit here and eat the pita that was not.
I'm just hoping the broiler is. Oh, it is on. Okay. We'll see how this goes. We're running out of time, so hopefully it'll be done.
I want to open it and peek, but I'm trying to like be good and keep it closed. Now, are
This
you?
broiler is not gas, so it's not going to work as well. It definitely works better with flame,
Oh, I can
Yes.
understand that. I get
Yeah.
that. I get that.
but we'll see.
I'm putting this to the side,
Okay, do it.
like over here. I'm trying.
I wonder what the word for egg is. Like, it's Shayna Eggala.
I can do. I
A
can.
beautiful
A
egg.
beautiful egg.
Oh, for the egg
for your
dish.
dish.
If I had Siri,
you-
I'd ask.
I do.
I find that I miss her during the day.
Well, no, I could turn her on and ask her. She might not know. She'd be like,
What do you want to know?
What is it?
what's the Yiddish word for egg?
For egg? There's someone
Um,
who's yelling at their TV right now that they know, and we don't.
Checking for straws.
Oh, now you're looking for straws? We're checking on eggs. We're looking for straws.
So how long is that going to sit there like that?
It sits like this for about 3 minutes. We're getting very close to go time here. I'm so excited.
And you said that, did you mention that you could also stick that in the oven?
yes, you can stick this in the oven to finish it up, but I want to see if I can finish it on the stove because that's slightly more of a challenge.
And we love a
Oh,
challenge.
and a lot of people use cast iron when they make this this dish, but it has to be really well seasoned because the tomatoes will leach any like extra flavoring that's in the pan that
They
you
leach it?
out. You'll want
Tomatoes.
leached tomatoes.
No.
Leached.
Hey, I'll get some plates while you're doing that.
Do. Okay, I'm looking because I'm excited.
That's not where they are.
Okay, it has to keep going. Has to keep
Yeah, it
going.
definitely needs more time, I can tell. Should have had the plates ahead of time, I apologize.
Come on, Amy. What have you been doing this show?
Planking away. Plates. Get some forks.
So now other things that you could do, which I read that I thought sounded amazing. What about artichokes and olives? You could do like a nice Middle Eastern, like artichoke.
There's a lot of things you can do with this.
This
There's
is-
a lot of recipes for shakshuka.
Shakshuka, yes,
That,
no, it's
um,
like choose your own adventure. You just use whatever you like, whatever flavors you like, and I'm into it.
You can do whatever you like. I'm very musical today.
You are. It's all coming to you.
It's all coming
You're
at
being
me.
inspired by this meal.
I guess so. I kind of want to try the olive, but I'm a
Please
little
do.
afraid.
No, it's not hot.
It's not hot?
It's delicious.
Oh, you ate the whole thing?
Yeah.
It was a good drink.
Is that raw,
Mmm,
garlic?
that was good.
Adding
Is it raw
that
garlic?
extra,
Mhm. Well,
adding that little.
It's kind of pickled.
was
good.
okay. It didn't
The garlic's
make it
good.
Too spicy.
Mmm,
Ooh, that's good.
No,
Now I like to do it and throw it in.
I'm full.
she added hot sauce.
You're full already?
No.
Too spicy.
I'm gonna check my pita.
Please do. Now, a traditional thing is
Oh,
that once.
God. Well, that was fast.
Yeah, that oven can be tricky. So, a traditional thing to do is once this is all done, you just take the whole thing and you serve it, put like a trivet underneath it, you serve it in the pan, and people help themselves, which means it cuts down on dishes. I like when there's no dishes, especially after like brunch when you have people over. The last thing I want to do is do a huge cleanup, because I'm cleaning up anyway from what I've made.
These need a little more.
So, Amy, that looks delicious.
It is.
Yay!
Well, at least we have one right. Ow.
Oh, jeez.
You just threw that there on the counter.
I did.
Here, oh wait, that's yours. And
Hot.
It's good.
you'll be able to eat the side of this, maybe not the egg yet, by the time we're done.
Yeah, I'm making a mess.
Wow, Amy, you were busy today on today's show.
So busy.
You had things to do.
It's so much to do.
You have people coming for brunch.
I know. And you know, you don't even have to cut. You can break it into pieces. So I'm just doing that. Put it on our
You
plate.
a piece for me.
Oh no.
I love brunch.
Don't worry, you guys will get some. What's good about it is that it doesn't get like totally crunchy. It's still.
But see, I can see why you have to open the pita.
Yes.
If you left it closed, it would just be bread.
Sorry, Ellen.
Really?
Oh, oops.
There goes the smoke alarm.
Oh, I know, right? Oh, Jesus. Oh, God, turn the fan on.
Amy! Oh my gosh, LTV is gonna be very upset if we.
Sorry, guys.
Well, we're almost done. We're almost done.
Okay. Is yours ready?
Let's see. It's definitely been 3 minutes.
Looks good. I think we're good. I think that's cleared out.
Look how pretty that is.
It's gorgeous.
I'm so excited.
Can you guys show it from up above? Now that we've dealt with the fan? Can you zoom in?
Beautiful. And some people scramble the eggs. I happen to
Ooh.
like a poached
Nice.
egg. I like a runny egg, but some people don't. And that's fine too. You could scramble these, just scramble it right in. It would be delicious.
Scoop it up.
Scoop it up. Are we ready?
Yeah. You guys will get some after we're done.
Wait, can you bring the plate to me so I don't flip this over?
Yes. This is mine. Ooh, that looks amazing.
How yum that looks.
That looks so good.
Oh my gosh, I'm so pumped up about this. I
gonna be
love
delicious.
eggs.
Right?
Eggs for dinner, eggs for breakfast, eggs for lunch.
That almost looks like a.
Can I have a little more tomatoey stuff like this? You're teeny tiny.
Teeny tiny.
Thank you. All right. Mmm.
Billy's very excited. He's almost
Can you
ready.
guys see that? I don't want it to fall off the plate, but
Yes, let's get
so
it.
good. All right. We got to. We'll end the show and then we'll. Oh,
I'm
you
just
should
gonna
take a
take a
picture.
Always.
Always.
Shakshouka'd.
Shakshuka. All right. Well, that was shakshuka. That was all Shakshouka'd Up. It's the episode, right?
Shakshouka'd Up.
Yes. So we had our shakshuka. We had our Bloody Marys. We've
And
got
honestly, in 27
our garlic pita
minutes
bread.
and 30 seconds. So you know that this is a fast meal. I'm nervous to eat it because it looks really hot.
Oh my God.
So good? Okay. I'm pumped
Oh,
up.
all right. Thank you for joining us.
Look how pretty that egg is!
It's running.
So fun.
Thank you for joining us at Two Jews Making Food. I'm Amy.
And I'm Rebecca.
And we'll see you next time for more schmaltz and shtick. L'chaim.